We're gonna start here and we're gonna end here. So we're about to go for a walk, which we haven't really done in a while. When we were at the apartment, we would always walk around that trail, and it kind of became habit for us. We haven't created the habit yet here, but we also don't want everyone to know about us. Like the whole neighborhood would be like, that couple again is walking, but we can just change our route constantly. But we just haven't done it because we were daily vlogging, and like it takes time out of your day, you know, so it's like while you're walking, you're like, oh, we have to do this, this, and this, but we're hoping to kind of get into it now that it's cooler weather and more comfortable. But when we come back, I want to show you a couple fun recipes. But talking about this, because we eat after we do cardio and after I work out, fasted cardio, it's a topic that gets spoken about a lot. And a lot of people that have a good amount of followers talk about it without actually understanding it, and they tell people, well, mostly girls, because here's the thing, girls don't want to tap into their muscle. They don't want to lose their gains they've been working on. So they go and say, don't do fasted cardio, it is going to eat up all your gains. And this is not true. We've been fasting for 2 years now. I fasted through my bulks. You can still build a ton of muscle during a fast, and that's because your body is not going to tap into your muscle like that. Like that is the last thing it's going to tap into. It's going to go to your fat storage first before it ever gets to your muscle. And now you have to take into account, how much are you eating in a day? Are you eating at a severe deficit enough to even make your body start cannibalizing your muscle? Or are you eating enough? In my case, like I come back home, if I'm eating 2,000 calories, say, is my body really going to tap into my muscle? No, because every day I eat a healthy amount of food. So during this fast, all it does is it taps into your fat storage. It uses your fat for energy. Plus, we always feel really good and clear-minded, and you're allowing your body time to heal and recover. I have a video on fasting if you guys want to see more or hear more about it and why we do it. There's a lot of benefits, but fasted cardio is not bad. It's going to tap into your fat. Obviously, you got to eat, you know, eventually. So yeah, if you fast all day, every day, you starve yourself, yeah, you're going to have issues there. But fasted cardio is a good way to burn fat faster, in my opinion. And I think I was able to maintain a lean bulk because I fasted every day during my bulk, and I allowed my body to tap into my fat storage for energy instead of my breakfast. So I think it worked fantastic. However, you're not going to see fast results from fasting. Fasting is a long-term thing. It's going to take time to give you benefits. But most important, you gotta eat towards your goals. Everyone does the fasting part easy because it's easy to deprive yourself of food, but it's still very important to nourish your body and eat the calories you must eat in order to reach your goals still. That is how you're going to do a very effective fast, is by continuing to eat towards your goals. Alright, so it's almost 2 o'clock, so we're going to go ahead for our walk. Walking is very underrated. It's one of our favorite types of cardio, but it has to be fast-paced. You can't walk like sloth and be like, that's my cardio, because you got to get your heart racing, and you should kind of have a little bit of sweat going on. By the time we get back home, we're kind of sweaty, so you got to walk fast-paced. But it's so underrated, and it's really healthy. Like, especially if you're very overweight and you want to add cardio, start with walking, because the minute you start jumping on those joints and your knees and everything's gonna hurt you. So I would recommend taking it slow. If you really love running, then run, but at your own risk. The only other cardio I do is jump rope. You guys know that. I like it. It's fun for me. He doesn't do jump roping. You just walk. Very fast paced, because it's really hard to keep up with him. It's like, geez, slow down. I think you made me walk faster. I used to walk super slow, and keeping up with him is like, I'm like breathing heavy, sweating, we're in the mall, I'm like, can you please slow down? Like, I'm dying. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and do this walk. Alright, this is the stop. Where are we? Where are we? Things got serious. We haven't been to this one. This one's a different one. We have one closer to our house. We are finally back. It was 10 minutes walk there, 10 minutes back, and Lila got to play 20 minutes. I'm tired. I'm hungry and tired, and I had to carry her most of the way back because she was kind of mad that we were leaving, but we promised her we'll go back. Anyway, so we're gonna start cooking. I'm doing 2 different recipes. Now, most of the time we will eat the same thing, but in this case, because I want to show you guys 2, not just 1, we're gonna do 2. For the hubby, he's going to be having pasta. How many servings?
1.5.
1.5? So 3 ounces. And we usually just boil it in water, a little bit of butter just so that it doesn't stick. You really don't need a lot, and I wouldn't even count that in your macros because you're not really gonna be eating it. It's gonna go down the drain. I do like to add this seasoning. I add it to everything. His mama made me, I don't know, just use it on everything. Some garlic. And I noticed if you don't season the water, it tastes very bland. Back in the day when I would try to make pasta, I was like, why does my pasta always taste bad? Everyone's pasta tastes so good. And then I started to realize I need to season the water. I also put salt. He didn't take the salt out. So I put some salt. And a lot of this is not even gonna go like directly on it because like I said, you're draining it. So anyways, we're just gonna leave that. It cooks pretty quickly. The spaghetti, we try to avoid thick pasta because it takes much longer to cook. And when we're really hungry, that's the last thing we want to be waiting on. I'm gonna start cooking his shrimp covered, what is it? Garlic, right? We first space in the fridge, we kind of just take it out of the packaging and I already threw it away. This is a lemon pepper. He likes the garlic, I like the lemon. And it comes with enough sauce in there. That's why we like to add the pasta. If you eat this alone, it's kind of like you're eating shrimp in a soup and then that sauce goes to waste. So I'm gonna start cooking that on the side because before you know it, it's gonna be done. And if you overboil pasta, it gets mushy. Not that one. Why not that one? He wanted the non-stick fancy pan. This already has butter in it, so we don't put any. He likes to add some more protein. He weighed it out, that's why, right? He weighed it out and put it back in the freezer for our trip back. Oh Lord. That's pretty much how simple this gets done. We add an extra for Lila because she loves pasta, and as long as she sees someone else eating it, she's like, oh yeah. We just give her a different sauce. We give her the Alfredo 4 cheese, pasta Alfredo 4 cheese one. Now I'm gonna start mine. This one, when I was younger, we used to eat tuna in ketchup, and I remember absolutely loving it. I can't bring myself to even trying it now, but I swear it was so freaking good. I don't really know who came up with that recipe, but there is another recipe to add barbecue to it. It was calling for 2 servings, but that's a lot of sugar, and I like to keep my sugar under control. It says for women you should consume about 35 grams. Not that you should. If you do less, that's even better. But don't really consume more. For women, you want to keep it 35 grams or under for added sugar. I believe men are 45. Oh, I saved it. 45. So for that reason, I didn't want to put both servings in there. Alright, we're just gonna drain that. I'm gonna do a 1.5 serving of tuna just to have a pretty decent amount of protein. I'm saving the half for him. He likes it with Valentina. Not sure how I feel about that. I love Valentina, but he's a bit more crazy with it and he'll put anything on it. Oh, use anything with it. You said so good? Yes. No, he does it with eggs too. I don't do that. No, I can't do that, but you love your Valentina, so I guess. You can add onions, you can add, a lot of people like to add butter, but I don't care for the extra fat. I even make sure to get the ones in water, not in oil. I'm not a fan of vegetable oil. I was about to dump the whole thing. Oh my goodness. And then I just pretty much add the barbecue, and it's that simple. You want to warm it up in the barbecue sauce. His meal is fast. My meal is faster. They say if you like pulled pulled pork, you'll like this. It's really fast, so I would recommend it if you need high protein and low fat and really, really fast. That's a good meal for that reason. I'm doing two buns. They are white bread because my husband doesn't like wheat. And I'm not gonna buy wheat just for me because I don't really eat bread very often or buns very often. So for that reason, I just look it up. Plus, simple carbs are not that bad for active people. It's when you're not active and you eat simple carbs when it becomes really bad. But our body, if we're always active, we kind of just use it up as energy. Really good. Takes me back to the days. Maybe ketchup isn't that different. Yeah. Right? No, it's not. Alright, so now we do Lila's. Pretty simple. This is the sauce she likes. She likes red too. She's not really picky. But I think this is all we have right now.
I tried the red. She didn't take it.
She didn't take the red? Yeah. Maybe because she wants it to be the same color as yours.
Yeah.
I didn't do that as pretty as you normally do. Not bad. And you just kind of pour it on top. Didn't do that as pretty either. You're gonna eat it anyway. So there you have it. High protein. Is it high calorie? I haven't eaten it in a while. He's been crazier about this than I have. I like switch on and off the things. So pretty fast meal. It takes maybe 10 minutes, I would say, right? Yeah, I'm trying to get around you. Probably like 10 minutes. The other one, the one I prepared, literally took like 3 or 4 minutes. That's why I was done already. Hey, baby.
Just as the early bird catches the worm, so does the early monkey catch the fish.
This is how Daddy feeds baby Lila. One at a time. How many are in there, babe?
Over 60?
Over 60. So he does this about 60 times.
More than that, because she doesn't take them sometimes.
Oh, you look like a... Today starts my annual inventory of every living thing in Lake Marcy Lake. And you're official photographer. I find them, you take that picture. Get a picture and I'll turn her loose. We always let her go back home. Okay, I think that's enough sanding.
Now we're using a paintbrush and
He'll do anything to make her eat, absolutely anything, and he'll watch any show with her just to get her to eat her carbs. He knows a baby full of carbs is a happy baby. Right now she's happy. She's in a good mood. She was really cranky before, remember? She was like crying for no reason. I think she was just food deprived, but that's your own fault because we try to feed you all the time. You like it cold? That's fine. We're gonna show you what we do for him with the Valentina, just in case your mind can't capture it, because mine wouldn't be able to. How much do you want, babe?
Just throw it.
Just throw it? More? Is that good?
That's good.
That's good? What do you eat it with?
Just crackers.
Crackers? Saltines? Just don't get the brand saltines. Get the Jewel brand or any other brand, because that one has the trans fat in it. We didn't realize that. It seems like a lot of Valentina.
Oh, that's good.
It's good? Okay, perfect. This is perfect if you already have like a lot of fat in your diet and you need to clean it up by getting some clean protein. That's how, I mean, you're pretty clean though for the day. We're just showing you because he had extra and we weren't gonna waste it. Good job, babe. Enjoy. For me, I don't know, it seems, I don't know.
Yeah, try it.
I gave him a bite of my sandwich, so I guess this evens it out. I should have taken a bite. It's good. It reminds me of shrimp cocktail minus the juice, right?
Yeah.
maybe put an avocado on it, and you're good. Not bad. Next time. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the couple little recipes, ideas. Hopefully we gave you some. I know we showed you the C-pack one before. You can do that one in rice too. We did it like that. But do you prefer the spaghetti, or you just don't feel like cooking the rice because it takes longer?
Spaghetti has more protein in it too.
Oh yeah, the spaghetti has 10 grams per serving, I think, or something like that. Really good protein in it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that bell for notifications, and until next time, bye guys.